2012 Jeep Wrangler. That's the Sahara. It's got an awesome sticker on the back too, let me tell you. Right there. That's some funny stuff, right? Only because it's true. What did the guy bring it here for? Oh, the left front turn signal evidently goes out when you turn on the lights. So we're gonna kick on the four ways. And we can see we got the blinkers in there. We've got the blinker right there. That blinker right there. So that's all good. And we come up here. We've got the blinker there. The blinker there. But you can see the one on the left of the vehicle is a wee bit dimmer. And it goes out when you turn on, he said the headlights, but when you turn on the marker lights, it'll go out. And we all know why. Because Chrysler. So I turn on the marker lights and the light is out. So what's that tell us? I'll tell you what that tells us. It tells us it has bad ground. I assume it has a bad ground. And I assume that because I can only imagine that somebody probably already tried to put a bulb in it, I would think. So let's have a look-see and see if that's the case. So this is kind of handy where that light is, huh? Let me get us a ground here with our test light, see if there's anything on here that's not rusted. Story of my life right there. Alright, so I hooked it on the ABS module. We got our, this is a low current test light, 150 milliamps maybe. Now, we don't even need a diagram because we have 3 wires. I'm assuming black is ground, this is going to be marker light, turn signal, or vice versa, one or the other. So let's just probe into it now. We should have a blinking light on the turn signal, which is that one. Wow, we got it first try, huh? Can you guys see that? So that is our turn signal wire. Now my assumption is that when we probe the ground, we're also going to have a blinky light. And we do. So that's kind of how silly this video is. So I probed into the black wire, and we have, you know, current flowing through that hasn't, you know, found itself to ground yet. And then we'll go into the marker light, and we have nothing. Everything's cool there. But we can see our ground circuit. Hope you guys can see that. Is blinking. So I guess I can prove it to you another way. We could hook a jumper wire to it, or what we can do is we can look on a wiring diagram and see where this goes, because we know A, it's a Chrysler, B, all their grounds suck, and C, they usually fail right at the terminating point of the eyelet. So let's look on a diagram and see where the ground eyelet is for this left front light. Okay, went in, got us a diagram. Gosh, I need glasses. Let's see, left front side marker. Okay, so that's this one here. Oh, it's not depicted as a bulb, it's just a square box. That makes sense. Left front park turn, so it has the ground, which is black, the white with green wire, which is turn signal, and the white with light green, which is your indicator light. So it's this one right here, and you guys can see the ground goes down there, and that is ground 102, G102, near right headlamp assembly. And it looks like there's a bunch of grounds, 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, that are shown in here in this picture. There's four separate grounds that go to G102, which in typical Chrysler fashion, I'm sure there's a lot more than that. Let's go see if we can find it. Oh, wouldn't that be nice if it's this one right here? G102. Let me, that is the right headlight assembly. And that is a nice crusty one with a whole bunch of wires going to it. But I see, oh, okay, that's a connector. Let me see about getting this out of here so we can have a little look-see and see what we see. Oh, it's all broke out of there anyways. Oh, I see. Okay, that's all busted. Ooh, now we can see. Ooh, girl, crusty. You crusty, all right. We're not even gonna test it. We're gonna take a big fat guess based on a lifetime of experience. We could find the individual wire, but there's more than 4 going into that. Let me see if I can't shift you folks around where you can see. We'll tear it all apart. We'll put some eyelets on it. I'm sure everybody will be happy in the end. Ooh, got some current flow there. Let me go shut off the 4-ways there. Let us see what we've got here. Ooh, some crusty. Great crusty. Welcome to the Krusty Krab, lady. Let's open that up. Need to maintain as much wire as we can, so we'll open this up a little bit here. Oh, easy. Like that. Give her just a couple of flicks and a screw and a twist and turn here. And let them turn to dust, as they often do. I don't know why Chrysler does this, but I'm a big fan of jamming all the ground wires into one little spot. So that's why I prefer coming to fix these instead of doing like an overlay or just adding a ground down there near the light. Just because when one of these items goes, the problem is other ones usually are not far behind it. Get out our pocket knife here. Can't tell if they're all fused together. Let's give it a little tug. We got one separated from the group. Let me chop it off there. Looks like there's some more there. There's 4. And that's dog, bringing out the dog. Look at that one. Big ol' honk tonk there. So there are 4 little wires and 1 big jabroni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 little wires. 5 little wires. And 1 big honker. So let me go get some eyelets. And we'll get them all resoldered. Crimped. We'll crimp, we'll solder, we'll do everything. We'll try to tick everybody's box the best that we can. Let's have a see what we can do. I think first thing first. Isn't the first thing always first? Isn't it always first thing? The first thing you do? Let's even these little guys up. Let's make everybody equal. It's 2023. Okay. Let's do some stripping.
What?
What?
You stripping?
Yes, ma'am.
You put the music on?
No, I'm just watching the stripper.
Oh.
You wanna come see?
I need to go get my dollar bills.
You can bring them over here. It's not very exciting though.
No.
These people are watching it though. They're getting what they paid for though. Let's see. I'm half blind trying to do this. Do I have an eye doctor's appointment, Vanessa?
Yeah.
If I could only see where I wrote it down. So, get in the correct slot there. We go. And then this one we're gonna have to do it by hand. I don't have a pair of strippers for that. So we'll go like this. We'll get out the dull blade. And give it a little bit around there. They say cut toward your chum, not your thumb. That's what they say. I'll give her a little slot. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Just like that. And I got one of these. This is all I had, I think, that could accommodate everybody. Everybody in the club. Let's see. So we're gonna stick that on there. You guys are gonna love this. You're gonna love, 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 love. Just make sure they're all, this little guy here needs a little more strippage because I want all the copper to be even where it begins. You'll see what I'm saying. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking, boys and girls. Some lady informed me on my channel the other day I should say boys and girls. Because apparently there's a lady that watches us. Now we're going to bend the one little tabby over. This is going to get some people going, which is great. Let me go get a different pair of pliers so I can give her the full squeeze. I think I need a different pair, maybe not. We want it to look nice. Don't get a lot of torque with these pliers. We're gonna bring the other pair over. Yeah, let me get a different pair here, folks. I think it'll be nice when it's done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice flatty. Nice flatty crimp. Bring this one over. Here comes flatty number 2. They're lined up just perfectly. Oh. Crimpy crimp. So there that is. I don't know if you can see it or not. But we got a nice flat crimp on it. Now, to be assured that we have a great connection, we're gonna solder it to SOLDER. Here comes the triggers. We're gonna be using some 60/40 flux core. Breathing in that smoke deep. Don't breathe it. It's lead, folks. You breathe this in, you'll act like me. Ain't nobody want that. Now we must let it cool, and then we can crimp over the other end here that goes on the wire. It's gonna be like factory, folks. Got the patience of a 3-year-old. Hang on to it with that. And then we're gonna give her a little crimp down around here. I don't think you have to go full gorilla with this portion of it. Just like baby gorilla. Fold that around there. We'll get these. We'll set them on a medium gorilla type setting. Give them a little squeeze this direction. Hey, it's that guy. Give him a squeeze there. Boom. There it is, folks. Be sure to go in the comments and explain in detail how this is an improper fix obviously. But that's okay. This thing's 2012 or 13. So you know what that means. It's almost on hospice. Hey, there goes that guy again. And I will give you my unlimited limited mileage warranty that this will outlast this vehicle. 100% guaranteed. Or your money back. Blah, 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 bunch of fine print. There. That solidifies it. Place your bets, folks. Place your bets. Clicky clacky, so clicky there. Oh, she's bright now. Bright and shiny. Let's turn on our markers. Boop. Boopy. This one doesn't work. This one doesn't work. Great. Let's see. Usually when I check these ones out, usually they're all corroded on these junkers. Oh, and there's a bad bulb. Let me go get some bulbs. Boom. 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 Biddy boom. They're all working now. Just gotta throw it back together. Alright folks, that's it. Got the Jeep all done. The lights work. We put a couple bulbs in there and I'll be happy about that. And I think that's about it. Anybody that watches our channel knows that Chryslers and their grounds are the pits. They're terrible. They're like our government. And that's it. It's it. It's fixed. He's happy. I'm happy. You're happy. I think Mrs. O's happy. You happy? She's so happy, she says. And that's it. I'd be happy if you went in that comment section. Left your comments, your concerns, the Insta, the Facebook you guys want to do. Just my viewers. If I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.